What's up, Twisties? It's Twisted Pandora, and welcome back, everyone, to another event on the channel. This one is called the Grammy Week 4, the Grammy Awards, and in today's episode, I'm going to show you guys how to get each and every single item inside this game. There are a bunch of them in the shop, but there's also 3 completely free items that you can unlock after doing a series of missions. Now, I've had to re-record this video a couple times because the map just keeps changing, so if you've played this already yesterday when it first came out, things will definitely be different. Fortunately for you, though, if you stick around to the end of this video, you will figure out how to get all the items in the easiest way possible. Starting with the items at the shop. If you go to the tent here that says shops, at the left, you'll see merch. You go to the merch shop, and here you will see a bunch of items that you can get with some Robux. You got a cool little French mustache, then you got the letter E. And then we got a black handbag, a Colombian flag for your back, green headphones, chroma camera, chroma phonogram, and chroma purse. All of these cost somewhere in between 70 to 100 Robux, so if you have some Robux to spend, go ahead and buy it. But I know what you guys are here for, to get the 3 absolutely free items, and we're gonna start off with the Grammy Chain. To get the Grammy Chain, you have to collect 20 Grammys that are scattered throughout the map. You can tell where they are because they have this purple beam coming out of them. There's a bunch of them already at spawn, and on the screen right now is a screenshot I took earlier, and the red dots indicate each Grammy that's available in the immediate area. There's 20 of them here, and this is the path that I'm going to take, and I'm going to show you in this video, so let's get the show on the road. First up is this one right by spawn. Let's head this way and collect a bunch of them, and don't forget the one that's kind of off to the side here. Then we got to go back on the red carpet and grab the rest of them here. You should have a total already of 8 of them just from the red carpet area. Now what you're going to want to do is double jump, because when you do, you ride a helicopter, and you're going to want to head to the left on top of this castle. Just double jump again to get off on a parachute, then double jump back onto a helicopter yet again. It's a little bit annoying. I wish there was just another button like E or something for it, but it is what it is. All right, there we go. We got this one on the opposite side of the castle. Then following the path that I showed you guys earlier, we're going to head up to the top of this sign of the Grammy Awards here where the MasterCard logo is, then jump down and grab it, then go back on my copter and head to the top of the Sphinx. Hello, Mr. Sphinx. I'm gonna come get you. And then we're gonna drive our helicopter all the way to the top of this area, just where the Sphinx was, because this is the stadium, but we're not gonna go in there yet because we gotta grab a couple more just outside of the stadium, since inside the stadium, you can't use your helicopter. Heading over this way, we're going to go on top of what looks to almost be like the Empire State Building and grab that Grammy. Then hopping back into our helicopter, we're going to head over to this kind of secluded area. It's easy to miss, guys, so make sure you don't miss this one right over here. Then heading to the pyramids, let's just go down, grab that one as well. You should have 16 right here, and now we got to head to the top of the same period that was at. This one is also easy to miss because the purple beam is inside a massive blue beam, and I missed it the first time I did this. So we got this over here. Hey, there's a guy right on it. Just jump over here, grab this Grammy. Now we only have 3 more to go, so let's head over to the stadium to grab our last 3 Grammys. I recommend dropping into the top over here because this is the one that's on the highest level. Then what we're going to want to do is jump down here. As you can see, you can't change into a plane here, so it's smart to do this last. What we're going to want to do is jump along here and then jump down to pretty much the bottom floor, grabbing that Grammy there. Let's go over to the front because heading back towards the normal spawn area, there will be 1 more Grammy. Let's go. Mr. Bacon Man is going to get 20 of them. At the bottom right, you get yourself the Get 20 Grammys award, and that means, ladies and gentlemen, that in a couple minutes, the Grammy Chain is now in your inventory. Now that we've got the Grammy Chain, we can move on to the next item, the Grammy Glasses. To get this, you have to solve all the questions properly, and it used to be that the questions were scattered throughout the map, but you don't have to do that anymore. Hooray! They're all by spawn. There are 6 of them on the left side of spawn and 6 more on the right side over, as you guys can see there. This makes it a lot easier for you guys. So what I'm going to do down in the description and the pinned comment below is give you the right answers to each of them left to right. So this one is going to be number 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 12. If you get any of these wrong, even just one, you won't get the item. You have to rejoin and redo it again. So I want you guys to do it correctly from the first try. So now that we're here, let's do the questions. So I know you can read them, like how many previous best new, okay, blah, blah, blah. Who cares, right? Because we're just here for a free item. We're going to go ahead and press 23 because that's the first one correct. Then we're going to go ahead, and this one is 6 pounds, and sometimes it glitches a little bit, so you have to press it multiple times. The third question is 28 million. The fourth question is 10K students. The fifth question is number 2. The sixth question is 86. You will know that you've done it correctly because there'll be a gold border, but the inside will be white. If you get it wrong, it will be red, and you're gonna have to rejoin and restart it all over again. Now we're gonna go to the right side and do the rest of the questions, starting off with question number 7, which is 1962. Then number 8 with Atlanta. Number 9 is 2018. Number 10 is 7 nominations. Number 11 is Best Pop Solo Performance, and if it could work, it would be nice. There we go. And the last question is 21K entries. And when you do that, at the bottom right, you get the Get All the Questions award. Once you get that, wait a couple minutes, and the Grammy glasses are now also yours. With 2 free items out of the way, all we have left are the Aviator Glasses. And this one is going to be the most tedious one because to get this item, you have to buy 14 different planes scattered throughout the map, and each one has to be from a different hanger. As you guys can see here, there are 8 of them in spawn, and right on the screen right now, inside the big red ring, is the spawn location with 8 hangers. Feel free to take a screenshot of the map because right now I'm going to show you guys the locations of the other 6 hangers, and with that, now you all know where to go on this map to get all the planes. But the problem is, to buy them, you need to get some coins. As you see on the left, by this point in time, you should have 120 coins, 10 coins by doing each of the quizzes. But unfortunately, you need 700 coins to get all the planes inside this game. So what you need to do now that you got only 120 is take your little measly helicopter and fly through any one of these pylons. They're called air gates technically, but you know, they look like pylons. So we're gonna fly through them. Each time you fly through any of them, you get 10 coins. As seen here, I now have 130. And if I fly through this one over here, I will get 140. Notice that every time you do go through these air gates, you will get a little bit of a boost. So I highly recommend going all the way to the airport side of things because back here, there's a series of air gates right next to each other that will give you a nice little boost to get multiple coins really darn quickly. As you guys can see, I just went from 150 to now 190. And so what I'm going to do, guys, is loop back around and just keep going through these set of air gates, and before you know it, you get 700 coins. Just as simple as that. Only a couple minutes later, I now have 700 tokens, and that means we can buy all the airplanes in this game. Let's go ahead and reset really quickly to head back to spawn to grab the 8 over there right now. We're gonna start off with the one to the right with our personal jet. So what you're gonna wanna do at each hangar is talk to the NPC. When you do, you spin for any one of these planes. Now, you will see a bunch of colors in here, and it's just random which one you will get. Oh, look at that. I thought I got the Oscar white, but instead I got the boring gray. But don't spin this again, guys, because we only need 1 per hanger. Remember, 1 per hanger, guys. I'm going to have to say that countless amount of times because even I messed up. Anyways, I spun for this one, the Fighter 350, and now moving on to the Fighter 140. Let's spin this one as well. I got a white one, so that's pretty cool, but we got a bomber over here, and this one is probably my favorite one in here. It's 70 coins, and I'm going to unlock the color. Ooh, no, why? I keep wanting that Oscar white, but I keep getting boring gray. Once you get the 4 over here, go across the red carpet to grab the other 4, starting with the cargo plane. Let's spin this one for 50, then spin the next one, the per personal prop, for 10, then spin the luxury jet for 30, and finally the pursuit plane for 50. Now with that, let's go in a counterclockwise way with your new plane, and we're gonna head in a counterclockwise direction around the map, starting from the left side, and it's really obvious to see where these places are actually because they have a diamond on all of them, but we gotta go and get a plane from each of these, starting with this one, which is, whoa, if I could just land properly, the Fighter 160. Let's spin this one for 50, grab it, and then head back on our plane back to over to the left side and grab the Fighter 220. Equip it if you want to, and then head to the left to these 2 hangars right pretty much back to back. Talk to this guy who offers the attack plane. After grabbing the plane here, let's head over to the one right next to it, and dropping down, it's the Fighter 180. Spin that one for 50, and then turning around, you can see the next location, so we're just gonna go straight to it for the Fighter 150, drop down, and talk to the NPC, spin for 50. It's as simple as this, guys. Just really tedious because you have to watch this whole spin to win screen, and I just want to fly to the next station because the next one features the best plane in this entire game. Right over this way is the strategic strategic reconnaissance, and this plane is the fastest plane in the entire game. I'll show you guys in just a second after we spin for the 100. But when you press that button, you might notice the bottom right, you get the Get All the Planes award, and that means you got yourself the Aviator Glasses in your inventory. If it's not there right away, just wait a couple minutes and it will be there shortly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with your new super fast plane, we can celebrate because we have gotten all the items inside this event, at least all the free items and any other items that you bought with Robux. If this video helped you out, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Oh, and don't forget to use star code Twisted with 2 eyes whenever you're buying Robux or Premium to help support this channel, or else this bacon man will get no more bacon. Oh no! And on that note, this is Twisted Pandora signing off of the Grammy event, which is probably the buggiest event in a long time. But you didn't hear from me. This is Twisted Pandora signing out. As always, don't forget to stay snazzy.